The man who survived 20 hours in the open sea. It was a warm August morning in 2023. Michael Thompson, a 43-year-old fisherman from Florida, pushed his small boat into the shimmering blue waters of the Gulf. He had been fishing since he was a boy, and this was his peace. The waves were gentle, the sun was kind, and the only sounds were the hum of the engine and the call of distant seabirds. He didn't know it yet, but by the end of the day, this ocean would test his will to live. By midday, Michael's net was half full. He smiled to himself, thinking about cooking fresh fish for dinner. Then, the engine sputtered. Once, twice, and then silence. He checked the fuel. It was fine. The motor? Completely dead. He reached for his radio. Static. Then, without warning, a massive swell lifted the boat, tilting it hard to one side. Michael lost his footing. The next thing he knew, he was in the water. The surface broke above him in a violent splash. His boat was upside down, drifting away. No life jacket, no food, no water. He kicked toward a floating cooler, clinging to it like a lifeline. The Florida sun blazed overhead, burning his skin. Then, he saw them. Shark fins. 3, maybe 4, circling in the distance, slicing the waves like black blades. Minutes bled into hours. Salt water stung his lips. Every wave carried the smell of the deep. Michael tried to keep his breathing steady, but every shadow beneath him made his heart pound harder. Once, something brushed against his leg, and he froze. It swam past. Maybe a fish, maybe not. When the sun dipped below the horizon, the world turned black. No stars, no moon, just darkness and the sound of the sea. The water grew colder, leaching away his strength. Waves rose and fell, each one threatening to drag him under. Michael fought the pull of sleep. He knew if he closed his eyes too long, he'd never open them again. Hours later, a faint glow touched the edge of the world, the first light of dawn. Michael's eyes burned from the salt, but he forced them open. He had made it through the night, but barely. His body was weak, his mind dizzy. He whispered to himself over and over, "Just a little longer. Someone will see me." A deep rumble echoed across the waves. Michael lifted his head. There, far in the distance, a fishing boat. He waved weakly at first, then with everything he had left. For a terrifying moment, the boat didn't change course. Then it turned. Shouts carried over the water. Strong hands pulled him aboard. Michael collapsed onto the deck, coughing up seawater, tears mixing with the salt on his face. Michael had survived 20 hours in the open sea. Doctors said he was severely dehydrated and close to hypothermia, but against all odds, he lived. When reporters asked him what kept him going, he smiled and said only this, "I wanted to see the sun one more time."